Welcome back to the program. Well, I'm looking here at a very special edition for July 1995, Marky Mark magazine. And featured in it, I have Rasta Phil, who's in fact my next guest on the program. He was born here in Trinidad and Tobago, went outside many years ago, but we welcome him home as he's here on holiday. And of course, it's a wonderful opportunity to talk with him about the work he's been doing. This, by the way, is the CD that he's featured on. Good morning to you. How have you been?
I've been very well, thank you.
Now tell me, I mean, you're in the entertainment business now, but where did it all start for you?
Well, it all started for me in Trinidad at the Seventh-day Adventist Church in Woodbrook. And I went to America as a youth with my mother, and I started doing central heating and air conditioning. And, you know, the new kids, which is Marky's brother, started doing okay, and then we just fall into line. Everything just started happening. So it started from there and on it went.
So you just got involved in the business, but it was a great break for you. How did it come? Because you were there doing your trade.
Yeah, well, I always wanted to continue my music, and my mother always believed in me as, you know, because I always was a solo artist. So when Mark and his brother decided to do the project, I worked along with Mark, and then Mark said when he was able to get the recognition and the opportunity to give me a chance, that he would, and he kept his word.
Yeah. So how long have you been touring with him?
Well, I've toured with him since in '92 until now.
So where have you been in sort of like in the world with Marky Mark?
The whole America, and the whole of Europe so far.
What is it about Marky Mark music, and of course your input into the music, that you think makes him so popular?
Well, he takes it very serious, and he works very hard, and the music did very well, and he likes what he's doing. So every time you like what you're doing and you put an extra effort, it just always would work out for you, because you're believing in what you're doing and you're really working hard.
Now, you know, Rasta Phil, so many young people today are probably looking at you and thinking, oh, I would just love to do what he's doing. Is it an easy life?
Oh, no. Everyone thinks it is, but it's not. It's very hard. You know, it's very hard, because you have to prepare yourself to work harder than you think. You know, everyone thinks it's not an easy job.
Because you're just on the road.
Yeah.
Now, of course, there must be, you mentioned there that you started in the church, you know, the Seventh-day Adventist Church. And I think we all know from the stories that we hear about what's happening in the world of music, that, you know, it's very heavily influenced by drugs and a lot of sex and everything. How does someone who's a church boy keep himself away from all that?
Well, that's it. I try my best to, every song that I write, to send a message to the youths. And I always, even though I'm not at church, I still pray, and I still, you know, believe in God. It's just that, you know, and the church people is my biggest fan, so I can never ever forget them, because on New Year's Day when I went to church, everybody just remember me as Sister Thomas' son, you know, and they made me stand up in front of the church, and I was so happy to see that they remember me after all these years, you know.
Yes.
So it was
because you used to be singing there in the church.
They all remember me. It made me feel so good. So I always knew, well, Trinidad, I must put out my record here so the people see that I didn't go to America and do drugs. I went and I worked hard.
All right, now the music that you're doing on this cassette, Children of the Revolution, this is not what we're going to be hearing today.
No, it's another song that I have coming out too.
Yeah, but could you perhaps tell me about the music that we'll be hearing on this cassette, because this is the one that's coming up for sale?
Well, me and the German people and I did that track, you know, and they believed in the Trinidad Revolution because it came off of another group named T-Rack, so it was like a cover song, and we made it together, and the music was really good. So, you know, as we getting played on the radio a lot, I figure we do a next song, so they see Rasta Phil don't only have that song, he have other good songs too.
Yes. So when is this going to be available here in Trinidad today?
Well, we're still working on the fine details. You know, it always takes a little while to get anything here in Trinidad when you're trying to get it from outside.
Yes.
So it's always
but hopefully it will happen soon.
Yeah.
All right. Now tell me about this song that you're going to perform, and a little bit about your dancers.
Oh, well, the Congressman Dimely was the one who put up the money for this song, and my brother, TMT Productions, and I wrote the lyrics. So I wanted them to see that I could write lyrics, serious lyrics for the power of the people too.
So this is the one we're going to hear next on the program. All right, well, we have to ask you to take your microphone off, which I'll help you, and you'll go over and join the singers. They start a little bit without you, so we could start the music.
Okay.
All right, come this way.
Jesus selector. Don't want TNT production in the place to be. Come see.
I'ma give him raw power. I'ma give him raw power. Rough and wicked, a power so hard that we can't take it. Boom, boom, I'ma give him raw power. Boom, the fist, boom, boom, I'ma give him raw power. Rough and wicked, a power so hard that we can't take it. People mighty raw, rough and wicked, them a run scared like a heaven ticket. When time come, the door will open and you can't put it asleep the token, and no guarantee the way to exist. Be nice to fellow man and he'll insist. Point your finger so he can find the stairs to the pearly white gates with love and care. The man has the authority to choose that pick in his eyes where even no gimmick or trick. Take a wrong journey, a hurt a fellow man, then he sends to the undertaker's scorn. Come, boom, boom, pump it up.
Power. Boom, boom. I'm gonna give him my power.
Pump it up, pump it up.
I'm gonna give him my power.
Boom, boom.
I'm gonna give him my power.
Rough and wicked, a power so hard that we can't take it. Rough and wicked, them a call me people, the other some men. We all not equal, we the bad guy, the horrible enemy. Never treated nice or friendly. Give him the cold shoulder and evil eye. Many suggest that me people should die. Kept in cages like an animal or beast. We have to revolt from west to east and demand justice and equal rights. Cease the mayhem, no need to fight. We must come together to love one another. Then we can live like a sister and brother and a boom, boom, pump it up, pump it up. Boom, boom, I'ma give him my power. Rough and wicked, a power so hard that he can't take it. Boom, boom, I'ma give him my power. Boom, boom, I'ma give him my power. Rough and wicked, a power so hard that he can't take it. He's a top selector, the one called rough power in the place to be. Along with a man, walks the Rasta see. And we getting rough on Dateline with Allyson Hennessy. So we getting rough and wicked. So pump your fist in the air in front of the TV, live in your house and direct. So get rough and wicked. Bust the Rasta Phil in the place to be rough and wicked. Is the man Malcolm X united with people? Then guess who is next?
Rough and wicked.
Is the leader Mandela who wants to free me and me fella?
Rough and wicked.
Is the man ML King who used non-violence to prove his thing?
Rough and wicked.
That's what me be. Boxer Rasta, love and unity. Pump it up, pump, pump.
I'ma give him my power.
Pump, pump.
I'ma give him my power.
Rough and wicked, rough and wicked.
I power so hard that he can't take it. I'ma give him my power. I'ma give him my power. Rough and wicked. I power so hard that he can't take it.
He's the top selector, we give it a my family, my brother TNT, Donovan, and we can't forget my prison man, Marky, and Martin, we get rough and wicked in the place. We get rough and wicked. Everybody, rough and wicked. Rough and wicked. Pump it up, rough and wicked. Pump it up in front of the TV. Rough and wicked. Pump it up, rough and wicked. Can't forget my family. I'ma give him my power. I'ma give him my power. I'ma give him my power.
The music there. Thank you very much, Rasta Phil and his dancers doing something for us here on Dateline.